Billy back here to talk about Borderlands Game of the Year Remastered. So, Borderlands came out on the Xbox One, completely remastered, and one of my friends brought up a good point. She had said looked like it was brand new, and it truly does. The graphics are updated. I forgot how much fun this game was. It had been so long since I played the original Borderlands. Played with a couple of friends of mine, and we played for a long time. I think I was level 11 when I started, but at the end of the day, I hit level 23. So we made some pretty good progress. We're in New Haven now. We're taking some missions in the area. Um, the gun's absolutely great. I'm running the Siren Lilith, so I'm focusing more on elemental damage, and then I gave everyone on my team, I believe it's a 25% chance of more elemental damage. So I have a fire weapon, a shock weapon, and a corrosive weapon, and then just a regular weapon. So my goal is to get one of each. Shock, explosive, corrosive, and fire. That's my goal, is to get one of each. Because that is a good build. And then, of course, my phase walk now does more elemental damage too, and I'm trying to make my Siren OP because the best way for me personally, what I found worked originally, but I never got her to her full potential, was to have Lilith focus mostly on, getting her shield, of course, max, because she is kind of a squishy character, but also counteracting that uh, lower health by having her do tons and tons and tons of elemental damage, because that's a good build for her. You can do other things, but I found that for the team purposes, if I buff everyone with elemental chances plus focus on elemental damage myself, it really just helps us. Yesterday we were hitting enemies with, my buddy was using corrosive weapon. I was using fire and shock, plus my uh, Siren was also giving off shock. So between all that, we were really tearing up some enemies, and that's just going to increase today as I continue to focus on elementals. That's my goal, is to kind of max that out. But our goal is pretty ambitious. We're level 23 going into today. Our goal is to actually beat the main story or get as close as we can, including side quest. But yeah, it's a fun game so far. Right now, we're probably about a third of the way, as my buddy estimated. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit closer to half, but it's going to be a long day of Borderlands, which I'm fine with. I have not had this much fun playing a game in a long time, especially multiplayer. So if you are a big fan of Borderlands and you're like me and you're waiting for Borderlands 3, our goal is to get every achievement once again for Borderlands 1, including the DLCs, remaster. You have until September 13th to actually do all that. So my goal is to beat original Borderlands Remastered by the time the new one comes out, and then Borderlands 3 will keep me busy until other games come out. That's the thing, is I need a long game like this because I'm trying to play like Cyberpunk when that comes out, Halo Infinite, um, Gears 5, and whatever else interesting comes out. But this gives me something to stay busy in the meantime, and definitely it's great to see everything. Like I said, it's crystal clear now with the remaster. The enemies are cooler to look at. It's easier to see the different effects taking place. It's a lot more graphic now, of course, but they've done a good job with this, and I recommend you go online and buy yourself a copy, because what I'm hearing, excuse me, is you can't really find it in stores too much, so I would recommend to go online and get it. Because locally, I know my buddy said he went to GameStop and they said they sold out and they don't know when they're going to get more copies in. But right now they're doing a lot of remastered games. This one's good. They've also added some new legendaries, I heard. I myself don't know every single gun like some people do, but that's pretty cool if they have done that. And then the nostalgia feel, like I said, the story is amazing. The characters are well developed. More so in the second one, but there's some development to the NPCs in this game. In the second game, the main characters from the first one become NPCs, and they get more development, which is cool to see, and I'm hoping the third one follows that pattern. Claptrap, of course, is amazing. Um, but yeah, I would say it's a must buy. Um, just because it's the original game, but remastered and more guns. And honestly, we were looting yesterday and finding guns. We got to get better about saying, okay, this is your gun, this is my gun, kind of thing, because we were just kind of picking up stuff at will, kind of at random. So I would say though, definitely check it out. Very fun game. Of course, scooters catch a ride. That was pretty cool. Hearing that again. Poor TK, miss him. It's good to see him for the short time he was around in the remaster. A lot of good missions, a lot of achievements too. They have achievements worth 1750 gamer score, which normally I don't achievement hunt, but my buddy Todd and I have every achievement for the first and second Borderlands, including the DLC. So my goal is to do it again, do that too for every numbered tile, so the third one. If I get around to the pre-sequel, cool. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. I think once I beat Borderlands 1 Remastered and all the DLC achievements and everything, I think I'm going to focus on playing the pre-sequel if I still have time. I'm going to see how far we get in our next playthrough today. But if we can get through everything within a month or two, within a month or so of playing, which my buddy estimates a week worth of playing, we'll probably get there. It's another 6 days worth of play. We'll get through each achievement and DLC and stuff. So if that does happen, look for me to be playing the pre-sequel and doing a review of it, because I do have the Handsome Collection. I need to play it too. But we'll see how far we get today. But I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are doing well. And here's to the wait for Borderlands 3. I will be uploading a video tonight of The Perfectionist, episode 4 of this first season. Fantastic show, so look for me there. Thank you for following. Um, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I'm going to start doing more variety of videos. After I do Perfectionist tonight, I go back to work from vacation. But with this laptop, I can do more videos more frequently now. So look for me to do some book reviews as well, because I've been reading Grimm's Fairy Tales. So look for that too. So that'll all be upcoming within the next few weeks. Thank you very much.